Dear friends, we have just stepped into 2021 and I am praying for a much better year than the one we have left behind. It was a year which tested our strength and resilience to its limits. But as always, the human spirit has triumphed. It has been tough, but the world collectively has put up a brave fight. With the vaccination process having begun, I am sure the present pandemic will soon be defeated. This is also the year we celebrate the 100th birth anniversary of my late father, Dr. N.V. Suchak. My father was born on 6th of January 1921 in Garyadhar, a small village in Saurashtra, Gujarat, India. He came to Bombay at the age of 18. His pockets may have been empty, but his eyes were full of dreams. He was a passionate man, and there were no constraints, excuses, and barriers that could stop him from achieving all that he had decided on and to fulfill his ambitions. He completed his LCPS from Nair Hospital in 1946 and then worked as a resident in surgery with the famous surgeon Dr. Dhaka, learning the principles of surgery. He married Dr. Daulat Bain, my mother, in 1948 at the age of 27. Together, they started a small dispensary. In 1950, he acquired his MBBS degree from Grant Medical College. Soon after this, my parents founded a nursing home with a few beds. Contrary to today's concept of super specialization, he was multi-skilled doctor with considerable surgical skills, from reducing a fracture to giving a spinal anesthesia or performing a C-section, as well as doing an appendicectomy, tubectomy. He had mastered it all. My father excelled at handling medical emergencies, due to which other doctors often brought their serious cases to him. He transformed the small nursing home into modern 70-bed hospital and yet another 30-bed hospital nearby, making it one of the largest singly owned private medical establishment in Mumbai, a rarity in those days. My father had infinite energy and intense desire to serve, and Suchak Hospital, as it stands today, proudly as a monument to his dedication and a testimony to his devotion to his chosen vocation. Once, while at the Lions Club of Malad Borivali's get-together at our bungalow at Khandala, my brother, our friends, and I were on our way to Sunset Point, which is a hill with a wonderful view. En route, there was an accident of a school bus with a truck, and all passengers that were hurt were mostly children. My father, Dr. N.V. Suchak, being quick on his feet in times of crisis or emergencies, immediately took the lead in helping the injured. We all worked under his guidance. We took the injured children to Khapoli Primary Health Center, and the children that were critical were taken to Sion Hospital, Mumbai. Another incident that demonstrated to me his ability to stay positive in a crisis and find solutions, exhibiting his nerves of steel, was when I was brought back to Suchak Hospital after a motorcycle accident, as many as of you are already aware. I was in very critical and unstable condition and in very excruciating pain. My father was right by my side. I told him, I feel I may not survive. I am sorry because you were depending on me. Please take my signatures on the blank papers for all legal purposes. He said to me with warm reassurance, nothing doing, we will fight this and I am with you and you will survive. Even on the operation table, when I had a cardiac arrest, the entire team of doctors and nurses looked at him helplessly. He firmly looked back at them saying, "Just do your job." His trust in himself and faith in God was unshakable. He was fearless and always did what was right, whatever the consequences. During the influenza pandemic of 1957, he, along with his staff, would be standing on the street side dispensing injections to many people and also applying the mouth paint of colloidal iodine. The numbers were in thousands. This process carried on for almost 10 months, saving many lives. In this noble work, many stalwarts from Malad pitched in with supplies and medicines. This is a beautiful way in which humanity comes together in crisis. A push or an example of just one person get this chain started. Now it is a good time for us all to be reminded of the events of this nature in the ongoing pandemic. With such a role model in life, I feel more blessed and fortunate. Another incident that I will always remember was when once returning back home by a Western Express highway to Malad, which had no lights in those days. He saw huge stones on the highway road, which thieves had put there to stop passerby and rob them. He drove safe, but he came back to the hospital and gathered for some people in 3-4 cars and went back to the scene of crime and caught the robbers. Took them to the police station and got them arrested so that others won't have to undergo such fear and theft. This was the kind of man who was always thinking about the larger good. My father had a soft and compassionate side too. His kindness extended to all that came in contact with him. I once saw the father of a patient waiting whose child had just passed away. When my father asked him what he has been waiting for, he mentioned he had no money for the funeral. Without a moment's hesitation, my father handed him money for the funeral. There are thousands of patients who owe their life to him. He ensured that every patient, however underprivileged, would be given treatment. He helped in the relief work during the devastating floods of 1967 in Surat, Gujarat. He took both me and my brother along for the rescue work. At that time, I was 12 years old and Ashok was 15 years old. I still remember standing in the mud and water, handing out the food packets, clothes and blankets to people who had lost everything. For most people, the instinct is to protect their children from difficult situations. But for my father, such situations were an opportunity for him to teach us compassion and responsibility. He took it as his responsibility to improve and create educational institutes in Malad like SP Nutan High School and Dalmia College. Education for everyone, the staff, the children was his dream. He was also incidentally the first person to work towards getting a water connection supplied to Malad East, which was a rural village in the 50s. He was at that time municipal councillor of Malad. He had the wisdom to see the bigger picture due to this quality of his, and he was requested to be trustees in countless organizations. His compassion included animals as well. During the late 50s, there were horse-driven carriages in Malad. Keeping this in mind, he built a water body outside Suchak Hospital so that all passing animals like horses, cows and dogs could quench their thirst. Such a beautiful gesture to look beyond just our fellow beings. This has been a lesson for me in looking outward and thinking beyond the obvious. He was often called upon by the families to help sought out their personal feuds as his sense of justice was well known and admired. Something that gave him immense joy was feeding people, whether it was guests visiting us, doctors who came over for work, patients and their relatives, and on a larger level, feeding those who were less fortunate. Atithi Devo Bhava is a phrase which epitomized him. Sharing these experiences with you all is my way of paying homage to my father and his legacy of service to society, work ethics, and his love and compassion. I am filled with gratitude for the good fortune of having been born to such a father and for the family God has given me. It is my promise to myself and my father's glorious life to keep his vision and his life's labor and love of Suchak Hospital alive.